Yo, what's going on, guys? Mob out back with another video. And today, we're me and Mob Hazel is reacting to 100 players simulate civilization in Minecraft. So I seen a little bit of this, and then I was like the first only minute, and I was like, this would be a good reaction. So, hey, me and Hazel here, we finna react to this. What you gotta say, Hazel?
I hope this video a dub.
Should be.
Since the birth of
Hey,
civilization,
it
humans
seems
have
interesting when I was
extracted the Earth's
watching it, though. No
resources, formed
cap.
thriving societies,
dub.
and embarked on journeys to peacefully spread their ideologies. But what if civilization formed in Minecraft? It all started a couple months ago. After I made a video about how societies would develop in Minecraft, you
This
guys
is my
wanted me
first
to
time
make a
watching
public
this channel,
server
by the
to
way.
test the theories out. Big mistake. No one in those servers wanted peace. The main problem was that there's no real punishment for senseless killing, and people sadistically enjoy the fact that they could temporarily ban people by killing them. I even added a reputation system, and people tried to speedrun to the worst reputation as a badge of honor. So I said, you know what? We're trying this again. But this time, I'm putting everyone in hardcore mode. And it is my utmost pleasure to announce that with the forefront of Minecraft technology, we at Magic Incorporated have created a unique way to simulate civilization in Minecraft. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you. Here's the plan. Just like the real world, all my test subjects will have one life and will be placed inside different 100 by 100 block regions to see how people react to limited resources. To prevent regions from plunging straight into anarchy, we'll be sending criminals to a lovely country called Australia. If civilization manages to form, that region will move to stage 2. If not, which region will become the most
that'll blow
advanced
up our
civilization? Watch to the end to find
Dang,
out.
bro.
Also, if you want to see more experiments like this, consider subscribing and leaving a like. It's completely free and helps support me a ton. Let's begin
Magic
the
gum.
simulation.
I was right here. Okay, I was right here, so I don't know what's next.
In this stage, we'll see how
But look at them
different biomes
graphics, though. Like, look at the shadowing. Oh my goodness, it looks.
influence the way societies develop. There are
PS5
5 different
graphic, boy.
regions. The first region is the plains. It's kind of the control variable of the experiment. It features a village, mines, and lots of fertile land. And
That's
with
where I
no
would like
natural
to be. I like
hardships, the
that
plains
biome.
region went straight to work, doing what every country does in new lands, extracting natural resources, taming
Okay.
animals, and stealing resources
Yo,
from the
this
natives.
would be
Next,
dope
we
if
have
we
the
got
ice
in the
fights,
server.
a very cold and harsh
Wouldn't it?
environment with a lot of ice and not much of anything else. So to survive, the region
Yeah.
immediately banded
Oh, look at the
together
water.
and got to work
Yeah, that's what
developing
I'm
their own
saying, like,
fishing
bro.
industry. And by fishing
think they
industry,
on- yeah,
I
they
mean
on-
carrying a
real.
5x5 block of
They on
water.
PC
It also
with it.
didn't help that their staff members
a
said
mod.
this.
Welcome to Siberia. I don't care what you name it, you're going to die here. That's all.
There are definitely going to be some human rights abuses here. Then we got the ocean region. Oh, these poor souls.
Ooh.
If only their future
That
was as
bust
bright
too.
as their water. There wasn't a lot of wood, so they began planting their saplings immediately to create a renewable source of trees. They also began an actual fishing industry and started exploring some of the treasures we hid throughout the islands. Unfortunately for them, they had the first casualty of the experiment, as someone was accidentally punched into the lava pit conveniently next to a treasure chest. Besides that, I don't know if it was the tropical island vibe or what, but everyone was way too relaxed here. Even their staff member's name was literally Kiwi. Little did they know they are located right in the center of the map. Let's just say there could be a lot of foreigners invading their shores. The fourth area is the Mesa region, which we model after the United States, isolated from the rest of the world, but brimming with gold, like California during the gold rush, and lots of fossils
So it's
too.
like-
Not sure if the last part is historically true,
It's
but
like
it was
the
a
real
close second.
world.
Because of all the natural resources, the Mesa region quickly developed a gold industry and farmed for food using bone meal from
So
the fossils.
that's gonna be
they
the
would
richest
definitely need
island.
these resources
They're
to
most
help
definitely gonna be
liberate other
powerful,
regions in the future.
'cause they got
the last
gold,
area, the jungle region,
so,
was
like, they can
probably
use
the
that
most
to
organized
trade.
in the beginning. One of their main
Well, I'm getting
concerns
too
was the
deep
threat of
into it
mobs,
now.
so they immediately began initiatives to light up the
I'm
entire
getting too
jungle
deep
to prevent mobs from spawning.
But look
which,
at the-
by the
oh my
way, was one
God,
of the theories in my
Minecraft.
Trapped in Minecraft video.
Let me
They
just
went
shut
straight
up.
into
Shit.
creating a community center and began sharing all
I'm
their
one of those
resources
reaction
in
channels that
community
talk
chat.
too much.
Wait a minute. This is starting to sound like. So with all the criminals in fear of Australia, society began to advance. I had the staff members assigned to each region deliver them their purpose in Discord VCs
That's
to not get
raw.
nuked into oblivion by becoming a functionally civilization. To do this, each group had to fulfill a couple conditions. The first condition was to elect a leader through either democratic or authoritarian means. In the ocean region, there was almost a sense of paradise with no mob spawning. So a player tired of the relaxed atmosphere began spreading propaganda to rally up the ocean region.
We got a propagandist right here, spreading motivational messages to the ocean region.
A couple days later, he was assassinated.
He fell down in that pit.
That's what you think. That's what you think. It's probably the person he was spreading the propaganda about
Oh.
And yours, but
Also, religions began to form as people began to build shrines in honor of their staff
Dang,
members,
maybe I'm not
worshiping
getting
them
too
as
deep
gods.
into it.
Soon,
These niggas
the
got
Ocean region
religions
began
on
holding a democratic
Minecraft?
election between a player called AJ's and Keisha Lightning. Keisha wins the election and is crowned the supreme ruler of the Ocean Empire. 5 minutes later,
What?
The other leader is dead. He got blown up by a creeper.
What are you gonna
Oh
do with that
no.
leadership?
It's such a tragedy. You know, the people are in turmoil. They don't know what's going on.
and it all went downhill from there. The lack of leadership created a civil war as members fell one by one like flies, some by murdering other players, and some by trying to keep
That's
order by
usually what-
murdering those who murder other players.
Hey.
In the chaos,
That's usually what happens when like a leader die or like the king. Like everything else goes to chaos. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, bro, this is like a whole like world. Like, dang.
No, AJ's has just killed another member of
That's
the
raw
Ocean
though.
Island.
I like
AJ's,
this server. It's
a
like
once promising
role
candidate
play.
for leadership,
That's
murders
dope.
another citizen for, according to him, no reason at all, and was promptly sent to Australia by their staff member Kiwi. By the time order was restored, there were only 2 members left. And it turns out, one of them wasn't even in the ocean region. He had actually been spawned in the plains region the entire time. So the plains members held a goodbye ceremony for him, and he was teleported to the ocean region, where he became
okay.
king, winning by a landslide
Uh-oh.
vote of 2-0, and started constructing a cemetery to honor the fallen ocean members. In the plains region, a player once known for terrorizing others, Clown Pierce, quickly became a candidate for president. Another player called KSP Nerd challenged his rule, but was unpopular because he stole iron from people's furnaces. So this was a good lesson that if you want to become president, don't steal from your citizens. I gave KSP the option to dual Clown for the throne, but he asked for the same gear as Clown. But just like in real life, you don't magically get diamonds from God.
Sub to Magicum. I must say, I must agree with this. I will now duplicate your diamonds, just like Jesus himself.
So Clown quickly united the Plains region under his rule. Under this newfound leadership, the Plains region developed agriculture and forced the natives into one-sided trading relationships. They also finished taming all the horses, so they had the best mobility out of all the regions. And let's just say, the Plains region liked their horses. This guy was basically Paul Revere at this point. Back at the ice spikes, they're still fishing. I mean, what can you do? Their entire biome is just ice. At least their pool of water is bigger this time. This pool of water would later become the center of their civilization and a community hub where all its members hung out by. In the meantime, some guy got mobbed by a polar bear while the rest of the country cheered the polar bear on. Half of their population was also tunneling down into the extreme depths to scout for new resources. A player called Rooster became the king of the Ice Spikes Nation. In Vietnam, its residents began creating a farm next to a local cave of water, a village of huts for shelter, and a cocoa bean farm as it was a crop native to their region, so they hoped to potentially use it in trade in the future. Because of their organized start, a player called New Delhi was immediately elected through democratic means and was the first to receive the Golden Crown, a golden helmet used to help identify the kings of each region. 4 minutes later,
Their
Okay,
leader
that-
fell into lava.
Logged out and everyone's trying to find his location. And
Tell me why I thought that was Mob Killers for a minute. Bro, Jay, I thought that was John for a minute. I'm not even playing with you. Like his voice,
Their leader fell into
Right
lava.
here.
logged out and
bro.
Bro.
everyone's trying to find his location and put out the lavas when he comes back. He won't die.
after a failed rescue mission,
Do not lose it like your previous leader, or else there will be trouble.
a new king Deeply was crowned leader. Under his rule, a great wall is erected around their society. Back in the Mesa region, virtually all their gold had been extracted, which meant only one thing. They had to prepare for Manifest Destiny. They began constructing a headquarters and elected Meme Man as their president. He actually seemed like a pretty good leader.
Establish good relations with Region 3, help them take over, and then stab them in the back. We need to hold a democratic vote here. I don't want to attack too much, but I don't want people to take everything.
You're putting
Find
taxes?
balance, then strike with socialism.
Soon, a shrine to their staff member Chilos was also created, who then watched his followers abandon construction on their headquarters and begin construction on Skybase. I think this showcased their power to the rest of the world or something. I have no idea. Now that
Okay,
each
yeah.
region had a ruler,
That's the
each
strongest
society
one,
began
exactly
the
what I
second
said.
condition to move
Which
to
one you
stage
think is the best, Jay? Cause
The one that had that sky base.
I say this is the best, and then it goes plains, cause these niggas got horses and diamonds. They got like diamonds, and like a lots of gold for like trading and stuff. Maybe ocean, ice. Them niggas, bro. I don't know. They seem like the weakest. The ocean seemed pretty decent, and the jungle seems like the third best. So it goes Mesa, Plains. I say jungle, ocean, ice. They got food.
Build a worthy
though, I
country.
ain't gonna lie,
The
they got
jungle
food 'cause
society
all
was
that
now
fish.
thriving, with a full-fledged wall,
I mean, like,
farm,
all
and
they
the leader
really
hadn't
got
died
food.
to lava yet, so that was a good sign. They even had a government building for internal affairs and negotiations with other countries. Even the god of the Plains region, Stanford,
These
was
niggas are
troubled by their
set.
progress and saw them as a huge threat in stage 2. They ended up negotiating in discord with the Mesa region for an alliance.
Yeah, the most advanced civilization according to Magic.
Why would that be?
We got all the buildings. We got maxed out base. We got everyone's got full on gear. We got enchantments, books. We got everything. So it'll be in your best interest to ally with us.
And that way we can go against planes who are stacked with stuff.
Against all odds, the Ice Spikes region managed to develop a potato farm in the extreme cold and began building Viking huts for shelter. They worked on getting all their members powerful enchantments and built a shrine. But interestingly enough, not to their staff member May.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This shrine, let's see. Kiwi, give me stuff. They created a statue for
Oh
Kiwi.
no, what? Oh my god, why is everyone worshipping Kiwi?
Apparently due to miscommunication, but soon this blasphemy was promptly fixed and they became known as the Nation of Siberia, because it's really cold, I guess. Soon, civilization begins to progress extremely fast as the Siberians carved a mountain into their headquarters and a village out of the spikes of ice themselves. In the chat, the first signs of nationalism are seen from the Siberians as they begin building a
like,
cobblestone wall
protected?
using lava casts. It
Oh,
was time
okay,
for the
okay, okay.
ultimate test for every civilization: winter. Every person was hit with the permanent hunger effect, which would test their cooperation skills.
Everyone, everyone needs a
Bro,
bitch
this
right now.
bro,
Everyone,
this buzz, fo. I wish we was a part of this. Mob Clone was part of this simulation civilization stuff. Like, bruh, I wish we was a part of this. Like, dang, this is raw. These niggas, it's like, bro, it's complex, bro.
fish and put it
Can't
into
even get the
furnace
words
straight away.
out.
And forced many nations to burn through their food supply. Winter soon began taking its toll. A member of the jungle region starved underground, trying to find his way back to the top, with skeletons and zombies
Bro,
blocking his
and
escape.
dude-
a member of the Mesa region starved.
Dude, how he
after
put the-
refusing
he-
food from
this
his
is well put
allies. And
video.
a member of the Plains nation starved because he went AFK.
Let's
The
see
Plains
how hard
nation
he
soon
can go.
discovered that drinking milk from cows could wipe the effect.
Don't say anything in chat. Don't say anything in chat. We don't want them to know.
Who needs it?
Bro, that's smart.
And
Plains is
KSP Nerd
smart.
decided to leak this information in chat. He was then executed by the Plains Nation for leaking state secrets. But we didn't get on camera, so we forced Clownpierce to reenact the situation.
And therefore he must die. Wow. I didn't expect that one. What happened there? Well, I did just try, but it seems ineffective. I think he's got some sort of divine protection right here. This is
We're gonna have Heartbringer type /kill, alright? Alright? Just keep on hitting him. Just keep on hitting him. Heartbringer /kill. Oh, you killed him! The execution.
Okay.
That was so realistic. That was so realistic.
As a result, regions without cows got hit harder by winter than the rest. After a grueling winter, spring rolls
Shit,
around
them
and
niggas
it's
used
time
to
for it.
winter. Siberia's used
In this stage,
Oh,
trade
shit,
routes
what?
are open, and we'll get to see how different civilizations interact with each other. However, the players aren't the only societies in this world.
Bro,
Bro.
why the rain looks so real?
Bro. We need to start playing Minecraft on PC. What?
Within each
Bro, no, take it back. What?
In this stage, trade routes are open, and we'll get to see how different
That
civilizations
rain.
interact with each other. However,
What?
the
It
players
look
aren't the
wet. Oh snap! I'm tweaking. Bro, it look good.
only societies in this
Bro, what? This is like some 4K graphics. Dang.
world. Within each trade route, different civilizations
that
are
is
scattered throughout
wild.
the land, blocking each nation from
That's
accessing their trade
PS6.
route. This will be the test of military power for each region. The first civilization to venture into the unknown was the Advanced Jungle region. After some
Yep.
preparation and pep talk, their staff member Flare and leader Deeply began leading the jungle civilization out on their first expedition. Unbeknownst to them, they were heading straight into guerrilla warfare. As they made their way into the depths of the jungle, they soon came into contact with the tree people.
As if you get low, just get back.
Uh-oh.
Okay, don't die. Don't risk it.
I hate
There's
those
three
people.
archers up there and they're shooting, so you gotta
shields.
you gotta dodge. Get your shield out. Stay together, stay together.
You think those?
Damn, he's nailing their ass.
Follow me, I know the best way to
Why
get
is this? Oh, okay. I was sure like, why does my stuff look
Go, go,
trash
go.
like this? But it's
Oh,
dudes
looks
on
like
his
they're out
end.
of range
Yup.
now. They can't see below
like,
the
what
tree.
the-
If they have the resources to survive this, they can still turn back. But once you die, it's over.
Follow me around here. You're gonna have to kill that one right there. Go.
Yep.
Nice,
Alright,
nice, nice.
ready.
and began to move in a single file formation to traverse the jungle terrain.
Leading the charge as in creative mode. Oh, the tree warriors are coming.
Damn.
They've gotten separated. Possum just died.
Damn. They
The
starting to
warriors
drop.
have
If
cornered
they don't jump in, why are they
Deeply,
all sitting
the
there?
leader is now being cornered by 2 tree warriors. This could be the end.
What the?
It could be.
Who keeps? Oh, the tree warriors. They ambushed
Run!
them.
Run! Don't stay in one place.
Zyth just
Run,
died.
yeah. Protect the king. These jungle
these
niggas
mobs
do
are
not
so
know how to
target.
box, Jay. Get your niggas.
Okay.
There's one following, there's one following. Help me. Who's going to his loot?
Who
Who's going to
you
his
got?
loot?
The sky base, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I say them too.
What's
But I
that,
say,
Mesa?
We're not doing
Huh?
good.
Okay.
What's that, Mesa?
I don't know. We'll just call it sky base shit. Fuck it. And I say planes is good too.
We've had several deaths.
But
Stuck
these
in the middle
niggas-
of enemy territory, they came to a deadly realization. Winter had taken out their food supply.
I need some food.
I don't have food.
Oh, you don't have any food?
No, we don't have any food. I'm gonna die. I die.
Damn.
No, don't.
With their leader and majority of their forces dead, the Jungle Nation was obliterated. Fleur later came to VC and told us there were only 2 people back at their base who were left behind to gather resources.
I don't know, man. I'm
Well,
gonna
that
leave my
was
2
smart,
people
but
to greatness
damn.
Still. Don't
Yeah,
don't
tell-
think we lost this.
They immediately made an alliance with the Mesa region and began planning a rescue mission.
Okay, we made the passage reverse
Okay.
to the jungle, and all our men got slaughtered.
What?
And we have 2 people left. We need you guys. If we can.
We can
disperse
help.
you guys.
Yeah, we can help. How far are you guys?
Unfortunately, the Mesa member that was going to go save them
Their best fighter just died in Crypt.
died falling from their sky base.
No, Encrypt was on Mesa. He's supposed to save our jungle people.
So they were forced to attempt to cross the jungle alone and ended up being wiped out. Next up was the Plains Nation, who had just witnessed the devastation in the jungle
Bro, this is my my
and were
favorite.
on red alert. They went straight into preparation mode, creating a shrine to receive the blessing of their god Stanford and a military outpost on top of the hills to prepare. They decided to only send people confident in their PvP skills into their trade route. Their enemy was Hannibal, a famous general who had historically crossed mountains in the winter to ambush his enemies. And interestingly enough, this mountain led directly to the Ice Spikes biome, so this was pretty historically accurate if you ask me. The Plains Nation began mobilizing their soldiers and led a cavalry charge into the trade route. Once they made contact with the archers at the wall, they hopped off and split into groups. One group began tunneling underneath and another charged head on. While the rest
So
of
they're,
his
like,
forces
helping
were
each
held
other.
back by the fire behind the walls, their leader Clown Pierce went straight into the front lines.
Yep, the
Alright.
planes.
Be careful. Watch your armor durability. Make sure you use your shield.
Build a wall so you have cover.
There's cover. There's 2 pieces of cover.
Hiding behind a wall and breaking through the lines directly.
They blowing at them
He's-
niggas.
Bro.
He's rushing. He's rushing.
But he has diamond armor. He should be good. Just rush
This
him.
is a king.
Bro.
King goes into battle with the spin.
Oh, they're getting fired upon. They're building their way. This is like trench warfare right here. They're building their.
Yeah, pretty much is.
Clown is just beasting his way through. He's confident in his armor.
The king. The king.
He got
The
juggled a
king.
bit.
He's getting his right. He's getting his ass jumped.
He's running. He's running. Run from the soldier, the melee soldier.
They brawler jumping his you know.
He's running all of them. And they're ganging up on him, and he killed
Okay.
them. Oh, they're attacking.
Damn. Wait. There's more. They're coming out of caves and shit. Yeah.
Nightmare seems to be low. He's running.
As long as the king's
Clown
alive,
jumps in
it's
to
cool.
save his support.
Hey, I told you the plains bomb gonna be
Just be safe.
strong.
You have to just.
I don't even
just stay
think
safe.
nobody
Come over
died
here.
yet.
Come on.
They're pretty healthy right now. Oh, the cart soldiers are coming down. Hannibal's
Hannibal's
down.
coming.
They're
Oh,
pushing
no.
fire.
Okay.
Hannibal-
Smart move.
Hannibal's dodging the hits, bro. He just dodged some arrows, dude.
He's soloing the entire squad.
Don't let the king fight. Y'all do the work.
Oh, and they killed him.
Were
Well,
able to
yeah,
make easy
there's
work
20
of the
billion
rest
of
of
them.
the soldiers. Next, we have the Mesa region.
I
They're
told
isolated
you.
from the rest of the countries by an ocean, so they began preparing for a naval assault. On the other side of the ocean was a bandit camp full of, well, bandits. After a war cry, the United States embarked on their mission to spread capitalism to the bandits. The first fighters who landed on the shores got immediately ganged up on it.
Go into the water. Go into the water. The bandit boss is after Kira.
Oh.
Kira.
Oh, damn,
On the
he
other
got
side
his
of the
ass
assault,
fucked up.
They've made their way onto the trees. Take him out.
Hey, be with
He-Man
the
leading
king, though.
charge.
Me-Man and his crew broke through the archers in the trees and made progress surrounding the rest of the bandits on all sides. They converged on the main bandit camp and knocked them all out.
They killed the boss.
Oh, Mean Man was being
So
a
they
real
know what
nigga
they
over
doing.
here,
Let
too.
me
We
shut
had a
up.
rivalry on our hands. Both the Plains and Mesa had made it out, and they saw each other as a threat to their power. Then the
Okay.
ocean region opened
the
up,
ocean
and the
and
two remaining
ice.
members immediately began making their way to their allies in the Plains Nation, as their king made friends with them before he got teleported back into the ocean. Meanwhile, the Plains Nation began to entrench themselves on top of the mountain that was separating them from the Ice Spikes, who they perceive as their main threat to power. The Siberian god May gives us a final tour of their country before they head into battle.
Morning.
Morning. Looks like it's a pleasant day for
I think
Siberia.
these
Very
niggas
pleasant
saw.
day for Siberia.
Oh, never mind. These niggas got diamond armor.
Meeting area. We fish together. We talk together. We eat fish here. It's nice. Really chill. All right.
Okay, let me not judge a book by cover. Maybe they gonna get some. Maybe they're gonna get a
I don't
busting.
like seeing the private places, storage rooms.
They kind of set. I underestimated
This is
them.
our prayer room. They pray to me for items.
Definitely not Kiwi, right?
And not Kiwi, not anymore. I killed them.
A nice statue right here.
I don't know who this is. Maybe that's me.
You can kind of see it.
We are a very proud nation. We are proud of our technology. Those primitives at the plains, they don't understand.
Ah, I see.
We're too poor to have a bed, so it's just a sign.
I thought you said
He
that the
talking
plains
stuff.
were
Oh,
primitive.
okay.
But we don't have wool here.
Ah, true.
We only have fish. This is our prideful Great Wall. Hope to expand,
So,
to conquer.
the ice
and
in the
hopefully
plains is.
secure our destiny as the true rulers of this world.
They'd also seen the devastation of the jungle region, but were confident in their abilities and the hearts of the Siberian people, despite their trade route being one of the hardest. Yeah, they also had a lot of nationalism going around.
What's going on?
Wait, what happened? So they got disqualified.
5, 6. So we lost half his men.
But with the Mesa region still far away, all eyes were now on the Ice Spikes. Tensions flare in the chat between them and the Plains. If the Ice Spikes made it through their trade route, the Plains Nation would be right above them on the mountaintops. They had been fortifying their position and gearing up for potential clash. This next trade route could change the course of the entire balance of powers.
Shut up, everybody shut up, just for morale, right? I have a Prot 10. I'm breaking 1,000 golden crown right now. I've Prot 3, I'm breaking 1 mending on my diamond chestplate. Prot 3 on my diamond leggings, and Prot 2 on my boots. I have more books to get if I get more XP. Like I'm just as strong as full Prot 4 right now. So
How many golden apples do you have?
I have only 1. If you guys have
I
apples,
can give you a
that would be-
second one if you want.
Yeah, you should get golden apples to Crown.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tank.
And so the barriers dropped, and the Siberian army jumped down from the walls and began launching their assault at dusk. As the winter archers launched a
Oh,
barrage
they're
of
pressing the
arrows,
plains
they hid
biome?
behind snowy hills and began building walls to block the fire. Then the winter soldiers made
Oh,
their
no,
own
I'm
charge
tweaking.
at the Siberians.
Battle.
They're not
bringing
fighting the
them into
plains.
a
They're
hole.
fighting those other niggas.
Oh
Before
no,
you
someone's
even
trapped
make
in a
it.
hole with one.
They're retreating.
But soon they re-advanced towards the position and successfully took out the rest of the winter army. And just
Okay.
like that, the only thing separating the Ice Spikes and the Plains Nation was a mountain. I was gonna call it the battle for Hannibal's Peak,
So they
but
see
suddenly
it.
out of nowhere,
They're charging. They're coming
look,
down from their
plains.
fortification.
Uh-oh.
Clown Pierce is leading the charge. Tax Gatherer doesn't
We
see
need to
it.
go win.
Pop down.
So plains is attacking them?
I think they are.
Oh, bro, I got it on plains. I got it on plains. I'm sorry.
I'm going down.
Oh god, there's so many.
They're pressing now.
He's honest. The two kings are fighting. Rooster versus Clown. This is the battle side.
Uh-oh.
Everyone's coming. This is
Oh.
It's chaos.
Dang!
Oh my god.
Nigga, I been busting.
Gorilla
Kidding,
PvP.
that was
the
Don't
king of
tell
Ocean
me-
Nation has
Don't
allied
tell me
with
the
Clown
plains
Pierce.
is losing.
Oh my god, this is a.
It's the three kings in the center fighting each other.
the Siberians get the first blood, but then the Plains Nation takes out some of the Ice Spike forces.
Oh, Pioneer Pat just took out
I
Tanman.
can't even tell who's winning, dude.
I don't
It could
even
be
know.
anyone at this point.
Oh, they just took out another.
Bro, he's
But
beating
soon,
his
the battle
ass.
starts shifting in favor of the Ice Spikes as the henchmen of the Plains are taken out, allowing for the Siberians to gain up on the Plains Nation's leader, Clown Pierce.
Clown Pierce versus Rooster.
Clown
He's
Pierce.
getting modeled.
Clown Pierce is leading.
Bro.
The power of Siberia. But
I don't even know what's going on.
4v1.
Crown Bro.
Oh,
Ah, I'm dead.
Crown your Crown Bro.
Oh my god, I died.
Clown Pierce has
Clown
died.
died. Oh my god.
Clown Pierce has
The power of
fallen.
the Siberian people. I doubted them. I didn't think they would survive.
The leader
Bro.
of the Plains had
Damn.
attempted to ambush the Ice Spikes.
Those
in the
ice
middle of
niggas
the
won.
chaos
Let
and
me
paid
shut
dearly for it.
up.
They violated the basic rule of war: never give up the high ground. The Siberians victoriously looted the treasures of
True.
the battle and even ended up taking the
Oh, true. Fuck. Them niggas played it stupid. They should have just stayed on top of the mountain, huh?
Yeah, and they just shot
Plains
bows.
forces.
Alright,
With the jungle
they should've
region
played the
wiped
range
out
game,
and
but-
all of the plains and ocean regions loot, it seemed like the Ice Spikes were on a clear path to victory. There was just one problem.
Stage 3, the last stand.
In Stage 3, remaining civilizations must capture a beacon, bring it back to their country, and defend it from all invaders to be crowned the greatest empire. To add to the chaos, the criminal Australia was released. He had made a small hut during his time reflecting on his actions, but turns out he learned nothing from them, because he then made his way to the Mesa base and planned to ambush them. The Mesa at this time was split up all over the map, but they still had numbers and were way closer to the beacon than any of the Ice Spikes nation. So then, it became a race against time. The Siberians quickly split up and began exploring all the routes in an attempt to find their way to the beacon. During this expedition, some of the Siberians fell to surviving AI civilizations.
Damn.
The Mesa region decided to
So that's
regroup
AI
at
they
base,
fighting
which made them
against.
find and execute the criminal AJs, but it wasted a lot of time. They made it to the beacon first, but then suddenly,
Wait, Rooster's here. Rooster's here. A
Oh,
night
okay,
battle
okay.
between.
Oh, this is it.
This
This
is
is
it.
it.
Who they fighting
Oh,
against?
they're coming in. They're coming in. Oh,
I
Carmen
can't
took the
tell.
boat. Wait, did he get away on the boat?
Oh no, he had an Ender Pearl. Oh, Comrade's they're taking massive hits right now.
I think it's
Oh,
the
no.
Skybase
and
versus
just like that, the
jungle.
surviving Siberian members had the beacon and made the somber journey in the rainy night all the way back to their homeland. Through a story of
Damn.
struggle, survival, and war,
So
with 3
they
remaining
won?
members, the Ice
Yeah.
Spikes Nation was crowned the greatest civilization in Minecraft history.
And we said they were
Bro.
last out of all those.
We said
And
they
yep.
was last. We are so stupid. Well, I guess you could say we learned one lesson about this video. Never judge a book by its cover. Bro, they really won. Alright then, peace.